Welcome all my Indian brothers and sisters. Welcome to a small opinion. I'm just asking a few questions to all my Indian brothers and sisters. It's regarding Constitution of India that I have a query that all my Indian brothers and sisters that you can just type your comment below my video and just give your opinion. What do you think about this? My doubt is here that that today's Justice Swaminathan in Tamil Nadu, a judge in service. So today he went and lit the Deepathan. He's the judge who has given judgment on Deepam Row. And today he went and lit that Deepathan in Tamil Nadu. It is good that the Indian Constitution of India, one of the fundamental rights in our the great Indian Constitution, Article 25, there is a religious freedom. So Justice Swaminathan utilized his freedom of following his own religion according to Article 25, and then he went and he led the Deepam. That's fine. But at the same time, that in this context, I remembered another government officer who is in service, that Samuel Kamaleshan, who was recently suspended in the army just because he rejected to practice a religion which he does not belong to. So I just remembered his case that, but I have few queries I'm asking my Indian brothers and sisters. Justice Swaminathan, he went and lit Deepathan and he made a statement that, I hope I am not suspended because I still have 4 years service. This is exact statement he made. And he also said, this event has given me strength to follow my Sanatana Dharma. That's what Justice Swaminathan said. Definitely, I think, as according to my knowledge, that Constitution of India, Article 25, has given fundamental freedom to everyone, including government officer also. They can follow their own faith. So faith is personal. So there's nothing wrong that Justice Swaminathan, he lit the Deepam. But if a Justice Swaminathan, who has that fundamental right of following his own Sanatana Dharma, why doesn't have this Samuel Kamaleshan the same fundamental right of Article 25 to deny the religion which he does not belong to and which he doesn't want to practice? And then why he was suspended from the army? The same article provided the strength to Justice Swaminathan, that why that same article could not be able to protect this Samuel Kamaleshan, a Christian officer from army, why he was suspended from the office then? What is the difference here? The Justice Swaminathan said that it's my fundamental right of practicing my own Sanatan Dharma, and it being a judge, and he went and lit the Deepam. And there Kamaleshan said that it's my fundamental right, Article 25 has given me practice and not to practice the religion which does not belong to. And then he said, I don't want to come inside because that's not the faith that I follow. So he has the fundamental right to reject a religion, right? The Article 25 of the Constitution could be able to save one person, but why it is unable to save the other person? Is a problem with the Article 25 of the Constitution, or the interpretation of the Article 25 of the Constitution? Where is the problem here now? Point 1. Point 2. Swaminathan is the judge. He is supposed to be more secular. He is supposed to be more neutral. He is supposed to be just judgments to everyone, including Christian, Muslim, everyone. He will give the judgments. So he is supposed to be more secular. Samuel Kamaleshan, he doesn't need to be neutral. He doesn't need, because he is just a soldier. His work is to fight with the enemy. Right, give judgments to different people, that Christian, Hindu, Muslim. He doesn't need to follow all these things, because for Samuel Kamaleshan is a Jawan. He fights with the enemy and of the office, and then it's up to him what he follows that. But why Kamaleshan was suspended from the army? That I got this doubt. Point 3, Article 25, a secular freedom was granted to Swaminathan. Why the same secular freedom is not there for soldier Kamaleshan? For in general, if you look at the judge, we perceive that they're morally good, ethically good, they're unbiased, we look at them as if they are the judges like God. So if everybody have a problem, that they rush to the court and think that the neutral judges will be there. So that was the appearance the people expect from the judge. But from a soldier, nobody expects all these things, that he should be neutral, he should be more secular, he should respect all the religions. There's nothing like that for a soldier. But why a soldier was punished, and when the judge could be able to exercise his Article 25 freedom, then why a soldier was punished then? Samuel Kamaleshan. So, the judges are supposed to protect the wall between the state and the religion. Article 25 is actually a great wall. It's more stronger than China wall. That it's a wall between state and the religion. The state and religion should be separate, and this religion should not be brought to the state, and the state affairs should not be mixed with the religion. That's Article 25. So there is a wall. The wall was constructed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to separate the state and the religion. So if that is the case, so Justice Swaminathan could be able to be a judge when he was in judge seat, and then when he is out of his office, he could be able to go and lit the lamp. Then why the same wall not there for army officer Samuel Kamaleshan, that he fights for the country when he was in office, and then once he is out of the office, and then why he was forced not to practice whatever he believes, then what is the difference between the Justice Swaminathan and Samuel Kamaleshan? Justice Swaminathan might have given so many lectures on the Constitution of India because he is the judge, so he might have read the entire Constitution. He might have given speeches on Article 25. He might have given speeches on he might have spoke about the Constitution. He might have read, guided, spoke, given lectures multiple times about the Constitution of India. But soldier, he might be following his own faiths. He need not to give lectures on the Constitution of India and everything. That only he has to do is that he has to give the lectures on the India, the greatness of India, die for India. That was the different approach that soldier takes, right? Where the judge talks about Constitution and everything, and the soldier talks about India, the patriotism towards India. That is the different lecture given by this soldier. But why the soldier was punished when a judge was exercising his freedom of religion? That's what I have a doubt after seeing this Swaminathan's case. Whenever there is a problem for minorities, whenever there is a problem for Dalits, Adivasis, they run to the court seeking, thinking and hoping that judges will give us a judgment. They will not run to a soldier, right, to give us a judgment, because, the Adivasis, minorities, and when they were oppressed by the religion and oppressed by the religious, this one, they go to the court, not to the Jawan, right? They go to the court and ask for a judgment. So now the judge could be able to exercise his freedom. The one who gives a judgment towards minorities, he could be able to exercise his freedom of his own Sanatana Dharma practicing. Then why the army officer Kamaleshan could not be able to exercise the same freedom of not practicing whatever he wants, that he also have his personal faith, right? I got this doubt. Justice Swaminathan exercises the freedom of religion. So that's why there was no inquiry on him, there was no suspension on him, there was no disciplinary actions on him. Rather, the supporters of Swaminathan were celebrating and praising Swaminathan. But whereas Bichare, this Samuel Kamaleshan, who exercised the same religious freedom, Article 25, that he said that no sir, that I belong to different faith, so I want to practice the exercise of Article 25 following my own religion, so I have a fundamental right to reject, which I don't belong to, because it's a religious event. Bichari was suspended, he was penalized, he was accused of anti-national, he was accused of not practicing this one, he was scolded by the judges, and he was told, if you have any religion, you go and tell to your pastors, like these kind of judgments. I read on the news line. Then why the Samuel has to face all these things when the other side Swaminathan was exercising his fundamental right? My complaint is not on the Swaminathan. I'm happy that Swaminathan could be able to exercise his fundamental freedom. But my complaint and my pain that I'm trying to express is that I feel pity for the Samuel Kamaleshan, who was suspended from army job just for exercising his fundamental right of Article 25. I mean, my heart is aching for Samuel Kamaleshan, but I don't have any complaints on Swaminathan. Okay, say for example, if we force now Justice Swaminathan to attend the church forcefully, if we force the same Swaminathan to attend a mosque or masjid forcefully, will he attend? I don't think so. He will attend, right? The same thing happened in case of Kamaleshan. Kamaleshan was forced to attend a puja meeting. Being a Christian, Kamaleshan was a Christian. He was forced to attend the different this one, different faith, and he said, no, I don't want to do that because I belong to different faith, and he was penalized, punished, suspended, and he was facing now all kind of difficulties now just for rejecting or exercising his fundamental freedom of Article 25. If secularism could save Swaminathan, why the same secularism failed to save Kamaleshan? That's the biggest question that I have in my mind. Swaminathan himself is the judge. Swaminathan himself is the government authority. He exercised, he did not request anyone because he is an authority position. He just walked in and just lit the lamp. But the army officer is working under someone. He requested his officers to excuse me. I want to practice my own faith. So he requested the officers, irrespective of repeated requests, and went to the court, and then still he was penalized, punished, and he faced all these kind of problems. The Samuel Kamaleshan, why this happened, my only complaint is why this Article 25 could not be able to save Samuel Kamaleshan. Justice Swaminathan lit the Deepatan. So he said that it is culture, it is a tradition, it is a value, something like that. But when Kamaleshan was called anti-national, his religious mindset, religious, cynical, and all these kind of stories were knit around Samuel Kamaleshan. If a judge can lit the lamp, why can't a soldier reject to lit the lamp? My question is that if a judge can lit the lamp out of his will, why can't a soldier reject to lit the lamp if he doesn't like it? What's the difference between these two? Both are government officers. So the judge can say that it is a private time because I'm not in the court, I'm out of the court. So in the private time, I'm lighting the lamp. So it's my exercising my personal religious faith of following Sanatana Dharma. That may be Justice Swaminathan saying that. But why? Even Samuel Kamaleshan also in the same position. Army officer Samuel Kamaleshan is also in the same position. In the same position, even Samuel Kamaleshan was not in the duty. He attended a puja karikramam or a puja meeting that invited on the personal invitation of one of his officers. So it's also a private party. Then there was no obligation that definitely he will do that because his duty is to fight in the border and with the enemy and save the country, not to practice the religious, right? That is not his duty, right? But he was forced to do that and he was penalized because he rejected, he was penalized, he was suspended, and all these things happened to the Samuel Kamaleshan. When a judge can exercise his freedom to live however he wants in a private time, why the same private time is not granted to his army officer? So I have these doubts. Maybe this is based on my understanding. Probably if I am wrong, then maybe if I am wrong in comparing both the cases, maybe I am wrong, but it's my opinion that I got doubt all these questions. So now I am asking our fellow Indian brothers and sisters, you just comment below what do you think about this case. Thank you. Namaskar.